wonderful things. So, in Srimad Bhagavatam, from Canto 1, as we study, there are so many topics are discussed. So many the modern scientific topics are also presented. For example, if you have heard third canto, there is one section called Teachings of Lord Kapila. In one chapter, it talks about how embryo develops in the womb of the mother. Few verses, maybe 10-15 verses, talks about uh, very systematic explanation is given. Much more than that, whatever a doctor might know, even much more than that is presented in that. May not be details wise, but in essence, what is the purpose for which all these things are happening. And in the same third canto, there is one section called as Sankhya Yoga, which talks about the analysis of everything that is around us. This entire world, even our human body, is made up of 24 elements. What are the functions of each and every element? They are presented. Currently, we are discussing one section known as allegorical story of Puranjana. So this comes in the fourth canto. Narada Muni speaking to one king who is very much into performing one sacrifice after other sacrifice in order to increase his material opulence, material prosperity. So Narada Muni comes and tells, so you are trying to increase the happiness of your body by increasing the wealth and fame and so many things. But he says that try to understand what this body is all about. So complete anatomy of the human body is explained in that section through the medium of a story. The Atma is like the husband or the king. The mind, not mind, intelligence is like the queen. So a story, a nice story between the wife and husband, what happens, that is explained through the medium of story. And then later on the fifth canto, while living in this world, especially when we want to become a devotee, practice some sadhana, what are the different obstacles that can come in our life? They are also presented in two chapters, fifth canto. It is called as the forest of material enjoyment. So the story of a merchant. A merchant in the past, nowadays we have all these travel facilities, flight, train, everything. In the past, they used to walk or they used to go by bullock cart, etc. Like that, one merchant was going from one city to other city. In between, there is a forest. So while he's passing through forest, what are the different difficulties come on his journey? They are actually indicative of different difficulty that we go through in our life. So that's how it is. Bhagavatam presents through stories. So all the Puranas, we have 18 Mahapuranas, 18 minor Puranas compiled by Srila Vasudev. The Mahapuranas should contain 10 topics. The minor Puranas should contain 5 topics. The 10 topics were Atra Sarga Visargascha Sthanam Poshanamutaya Manvantara Ishanukata Nirodho Muktir Ashraya. The first one is Sarga. Sarga is about the creation of unlimited universes by Mahavishnu. How different universes have been created by Mahavishnu. That is called primary creation. So this year, in April, we published one book, Bhagavata Vichara. One chapter is dedicated to explain this Sarga and Visarga. So I presented Sarga as Vedic alternative to modern Big Bang theory. We have studied and we have heard in the school Big Bang theory and also theory of evolution, Arjuna species. So Bhagavata Tattva Vichar. Bhagavata Tattva Vichar. So that is like analogous to what Bhagavatam says about modern Big Bang theory. How the universes, unlimited universe have been created and formed. Then within each and every universe, how Brahma further continues the creation. I'll show you a couple of slides later. I'll show something. From Garbhodaksha Vishnu's navel comes a lotus. Lord Brahma divides the lotus into 14 divisions at what we call as 14 planetary systems. Bhuloka, Bhuvarloka, Svargaloka, Maharloka, Janaloka, Tapaloka, Satyaloka, and then Atala, Vitala, Sutala, Talatala, Mahatala, Rasatala, and Patala. So then, after dividing the universe into 14 divisions, he also creates different bodily forms for different living entities. For humans, those who want to become humans, for them human body. Those who want to become devatas, for them devata body. Those who want to become asuras, for them the asura body. Those who want to become animals, for them the animal body. Those who want to become plants, for them the plant body. All these were made by Brahma. And whatever Brahma created, that is called as Visarga. Vishesha Rupena Sarga. It is a special kind of creation by Brahma. That is a secondary creation that has been presented as Vedic alternative to modern theory of evolution. Whatever we hear from Darwin, origin of species. So from Bhagavatam, it is presented. So these two topics were presented in that book. And the third, now the universe has been created, and within the universe, 14 planet systems have been created, and different living entities, bodies have been created, and they are given different places to reside. So whoever goes to their respective place as per the assignment, when they go there, they need to have proper arrangements. When you purchase a 2 BHK or 3 BHK, fully furnished or semi-furnished or non-furnished, whatever, there should have basic facilities. There should be enough windows, doors with lock system, lighting, all those things. So what are the facilities under which they are residing? That is called sthana. That is the third topic. That is what we are going to discuss now from this Bhagavata Cosmology presentation. It's all about who is staying where among the 14 planetary systems and what are the facilities they have. What are the surroundings in which they are residing. So in Mumbai also we have so many variety. South Mumbai and Dharavi and in between. Like so much variety is there. In the universe also like that, there is variety. That is the third topic. So then afterwards, that is about the maintenance of the universe by Lord Vishnu. Lord Vishnu. How does he maintain? By providing them proper facilities. Simple. How does the parents maintain children? How does the husband maintain wife and children?
By providing.
Yeah, by giving them whatever they need, everything. Be it is home, be it is clothing, be it is food, be it is the day-to-day expenses in relation to education, other things, everything, and also emotional support, everything. So this is maintenance. Lord Vishnu also does the same thing to all of us. He provides whatever we need. He also gives us emotional support. Whenever Devatas in trouble, they surrender to Lord Vishnu. And he tells them, don't worry, I'll take care. He comes and does the needful. So that is the maintenance. So that aspect we will discuss in this section. And then as we go further, remaining topics are there. The fourth one is Poshana. Once in a while devotees practicing their sadhana also make some mistakes. Lord tells, no problem. For now you have made mistake, but don't repeat again. That giving them second chance. That is called Poshana. Taking care of the devotees, even though they make mistakes sometimes. And then Atrasarga Visargacha Sthanam Poshana Uti. Uti is all about by doing what kind of activities we get into what kind of life next. Our today's activities will determine our tomorrow. Not only tomorrow, even the next decade, next life, like that. So everything will be determined whatever we do today. That is called Uti. Utaya Karma Vasana. So based on some inspiration, whatever activities we choose to perform, they will decide, they will determine our future. That is fourth one. So what kind of activities we should perform, what kind of activities we should not perform. This is all presented in seventh canto as through the pastime of Prahlad Maharaj and Narsingadev. Prahlad Maharaj is the best example. Narsingadev is the example on the negative side. Prahlad Maharaj is how we should become. Hiranyakashipu is how we should not become. And in between, it talks about Varnashram system. different people at different levels following the Varnashram system, etc. And this Varnashram system which helps us move from the Hiranyakashipu level to Prahlad Maharaj level. But this Varnashram system should be intact, and that is protected by Manvantara. There are 6 people who are working very hard day in, day out in order to protect this Varnashrama system. That is called Manvantara. Who are the 6 people? Indra is the in charge for the 3 planetary systems, Bhuloka, Bhurloka, Sargaloka, and is assisted by all the Devatas. First one is Indra and all the Devatas. And then here in the Bhuloka, the king, the first king is called Manu. So Manu, he is responsible to make sure that Varna system is protected, and he will be assisted by the following kings. After Manu, his son, like that, one after the other. The responsibility of a king, a leader, a ruler is to make sure that the Varnashram system is intact so that the people can practice their bhakti and back to Godhead. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 5th one is sages, all the acharyas. Whenever things go topsy-turvy, acharyas will come down to set right the subject matter. That's why we have so many acharyas coming down time and again. Be it is Shankaracharya, Ramanacharya, Madhvacharya, Vishnu Swami, Nimbarka, Mahaprabhu or Goswamis are all the way up to or Guru Varga, whoever it is. They all come in the category of acharyas. Bhagavatam calls them as Saptarishis. Saptarishis and their representatives. It is their responsibility make sure that the dharma is intact. Varnas and dharma is intact. Whenever it goes going here and there, they come and settle the matter. If they are coming in the Vedic purview, if they are teaching what Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam is teaching, they also come in the same purview. I don't know completely what they are teaching. That's why I don't have anything to say. If they are teaching what is being taught by Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam, that recognized Vedic literatures, then they also come in the same category. Even what to speak of them, even our school teachers, even our parents, everyone, somewhere or other, whatever moral value they are teaching, everything has an origin in the Vedic literatures. So they are also kind of Guru Varga. We cannot deny them. If not 100%, some percentage they have connection to Vedic literature. So in that way, we can take them as our. Yes, Mutaji. Then the kings, for the kings after Manu. So Manu will rule for some time. Afterwards, the next one like that. One after the other. They are called Manuputras. Manuputra, Manu Pautra, Manuputra Pautra, like that. Manu's son, grandson, great grandson, like that.
The first Manu is अपने जो सारे Manu थे 14 बच्चे, तो first Manu के बाद जितने भी उनके ये Manu के अंडर में आए.
First Manu was Swayambhu Manu. In his lineage, all the kings will come one after the other, generation of generation. They will all rule for one Manvantara. The next Manvantara, people will change. So like that, currently we are in the 7th Manvantara. So the 7th Manvantara, the Manu is Shraddha Deva. His name is Shraddha Deva. He is also called as Vaivashvata Manu. He is the son of Sun God. Current Manu, whomsoever we have, he is the son of Sun God. As Bhagavad Gita says in the 4th chapter, Imam Vivashvate Yogam Proktavan Aham Avyayam. Vivashwan Manave Praha Manur Ikshvakue Abravit. My dear Arjuna, whatever I have spoken to you in the 2nd and 3rd chapters, the Gita, I already spoke the same long back to Vivashwan, Sun God. And Sun God spoke the same knowledge to his son. His son? No. Vaivashvata Manu. Manu. He spoke to Manu. Vivashwan Manave Praha. Vivashwan spoke to Manu. The Manu is called as Vaivashvata Manu or Shraddha Deva. And then Manur Ikshvakuve Abravit. That Shraddha Deva had 11 sons. Okay. 1 plus 10. First he had 1 son. After a long time, he had 10 sons. Among the 10 sons, the eldest one is Ikshvaku. He spoke to Ikshvaku. In that Ikshvaku lineage only comes Ramachandra, Sri Ramachandra. So, in that.
So I'm just trying to understand. Every Manvantara, Manvantara means the incarnation from that.
No. Manvantara is basically change of government. In India, we have the government ruling for 5 years. The parliaments get changed after every 5 years. So the universal government changes after every Manvantara period. Yeah, Pralaya ke wapas chalo the. 71 Chaturyugas. One Chaturyuga is combination of 4 yugas. Satyayuga, Dwapara Yuga, Satyayuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga, and Kali Yuga. All these 4 put together is called one Chaturyuga or one Divya Yuga. Like that, 71 Divya Yugas put together is the duration for the ruling time period of the Devatas. Till then, the same Devatas will be ruling across. That is called one Manvantara Kala.
So right now the Manvantara, the
7th Manvantara is going on.
The head of that is, as you said, the name is
Shraddha Deva.
Shraddha Deva.
Yeah, he is also called Vaivashatam. Since he is the son of Vivashwan, he is called Vaivashatamanu. Like the Pandavas, since they are son of Pandu, they are called Pandavas. So, like father's name is kind of taken onto the children.
So we are where right now in this Manvantara? Where we are halfway, one-fourth?
Yeah, the Manvantara which lasts for 71 Chaturyugas, out of which 27 are completed. Currently 28th one is going on. In the 28th Chaturyuga, Satyayuga, Treta Yuga, Dwapara Yuga completed. Currently we are in the Kali Yuga. Yes. Sorry, so much details. But so finally, why I want to come to this one point. Even when sages also could not do something meaningful, that they also cannot separate the subject matter, then Lord himself appears as various avatars, known as Manvantara avatars. Thus, the 6 people will always helping in coordination with each other to maintain the Varnashrama Dharma. Indra, Devatas, Manu, Manuputras, Saptarishis, and Manvantara Avatara. All these 6 people. So, in spite of that, we need some inspiration to practice our day-to-day bhakti. That inspiration comes by reading the activities of the previous devotees. That is called Ishanukata. Ishanukata means Ishakata Anukata. The reading and hearing of different pastimes of Supreme Lord and different pastimes of Lord's devotees. Anukata means devotees kata. That inspires us to take up bhakti seriously, to move on. Ultimately, by practicing all this bhakti, we will come back to Godhead. That is called Ashraya. If we don't take bhakti seriously, we'll continue to stay in this material world, passing life after life, even passing through dissolution after dissolution. That is called Nirodha. And going back, home back to God is called Mukti. Like this, the 10 topics are present in the Bhagavatam. In the next verse, Sukadeva Goswami says that Dashamasya Vishuddhartam Navana Mihalakshanam Varnayanti Mahatmana Shrutena Artena Anjasa. Whatever Shrutena Artena Anjasa. Somebody is coming and going. Other class. Yeah, push. This side only. She's not able to. Somebody help her. So Shrutena Artena Anjasa means the Vedas are meant to help us. All the Vedic literature are meant to help us practice sadhana so that we can come back to Godhead. But how to practice sadhana, in order to understand, we need some examples. The Vedas only teaches about sadhana. What is what? Just like Bhagavad Gita is like Upanishad. Bhagavad Gita does not have any stories. It only tells there are 3 modes, they will bind you. Because of this mode, it will happen like this. This mode, it will happen like this, like this, like this. Yes. So Traigunna, Vishaya Veda, Nisraigunna, Bhavarjuna. The three modes are binding you, like stay above the three modes. Like that, Lord Krishna only gives instructions. But how to go beyond three modes? Not clearly mentioned in the Bhagavad Gita. That is the task of the Puranas and Itihasas. Shrutena, Artena, Anjasa. In order to explain the meaning of the Vedas, Anjasa means easily, in a easy terms. The Puranas and Itihasas will tell the teachings of the Vedas through the medium of the stories. The Puranas and Itihasas will teach us how to practice the sadhana mentioned in the Vedas through the medium of an example. The Mahabharata is about the Pandavas. How did they cross through all the obstacles in their life? Ramayana is about Ram, Lakshman, Bharat, Shatrugna. How did they cross through all the obstacles? And all the Puranas talk about many other devotees. So this is how we have to see the Vedas and the Puranas, how they are related to each other. So, of course. So while describing all these things, it also talks about Sthanam. That is about the 14 planetary systems that are there in our universe. Who are the different people staying at different places? Under what circumstances? What are the surroundings they are living in? That subject matter we'll try to understand from this third section. Sthanam. It is about maintenance and protection of the living entities. So basically, after creating the universe, after creating the 14 planetary systems, after creating different bodily forms for different jivas, how are they maintained? That is being presented here in this section. So Sukadeva Goswami defends Sthanam means Stitir Vaikunta Vijaya. It is the general protection of all living entities. This shows Lord Vishnu's excellence in maintenance over Lord Brahma's creation and Lord Shiva's annihilation. Lord Brahma's lifespan is 100 years. Every year he has 360 days. Every day, early in the morning, according to Brahma's time scale, Brahma's every day, early in the morning, from the navel of Garbhodaksha Vishnu, there appears a lotus. On top of that lotus, Brahma appears. And Brahma divides that lotus into 14 divisions. Then he creates every day. Every day he does.
Every day the lotus sprouts from the navel.
Yes, every day. Every single day of Brahma, it sprouts.
Means every day.
One second. She has come, Nuna, so she is. So.
Little bit, can you explain me from it, because I was stuck in the.
No problem. See, anyway, it will come once again also in the future. Brahma's lifespan is 100 years.
Okay.
Every year it has 360 days. We have 365 days, but Brahma has only 360 days. And every day, early in the morning, according to Brahma's time scale, a lotus appears from the Garbhodaksha Vishnu's navel. And Lord Brahma appears on top of that lotus. Okay. And then Lord Brahma divides that lotus into 14 divisions. And also creates all our bodies. The human body, Devata body, Asura body, animal body, birds body, aquatics and plants, everything he does. This he does in the morning. And throughout the day, the universe is maintained by Vishnu. And in the evening, when it is about to be night, Lord Shiva destroys all the 14 planetary systems.
What happens to Brahma?
In one sense, nothing happens to Brahma, but since it is the night time for Brahma and all other great personalities, every living entity, whoever is there in the entire universe, leaving behind their gross bodies with their subtle bodies, they all enter into the body of Garbhodaksha Vishnu. They take rest situated within the Garbhodaksha Vishnu's body.
Means every day means from Vishnu's this navel, it will come up.
Yes.
Like that. And from the up there is a lotus, and from there the lotus Brahma. And he makes the 14 of these divisions.
Yes.
And then later on,
This is like you said, Devta, Asur, and everything,
yes.
all the 14.
All the 14.
And then Vishnu is
He maintains.
maintained.
Throughout the day of Brahma, he maintains. He
And
takes
the
care
night,
of them.
like night, the Lord Shiva.
Lord Shiva destroys all the 14 planet systems and leaving behind everything, leaving behind their respective gross bodies, all the jivas, all the way up to Lord Brahma, they all enter into the body of Garbhodakshaya Vishnu. Even Brahma also enters into the body of Garbhodakshaya Vishnu.
Shiva.
Huh?
Shiva.
Yeah, Shiva also. Shiva also enters. Yeah, everything. Within our universe, everything enters into the body of Garbhodakshaya Vishnu.
Goes and comes.
Ah, yes.
Even Shiva enters.
Even Shiva enters.
Those 14 parts at the library. What are those 14 parts?
Wait. That is our subject matter. For the next upcoming series of classes, we'll be discussing about all these 14 parts. What are the 14 parts? In which part, what kind of personalities are living? In which part, what kind of facilities are there? That is our discussion. We will be discussing about the movie.
I just was thinking that since
Little louder so that they
it's
can
just
hear.
happening in one day of Brahma, that means Brahma's day must be very long.
Yeah, Brahma's day lasts for 14 Manvantara periods. Just now we were discussing about one Manvantara. One Manvantara is lasting for how many Chaturyugas? 71. 71 times 14 Manvantaras. It is actually 1000 Chaturyugas. Is the time period of Lord Brahma's one day. In one day of Brahma, there are 14 Manvantaras, and one Manvantara lasts for approximately 71 Chaturyugas. 71 point something, but we'll take round figure. 71 times 14 will be 996. And that truncated part is about 4. Everything put together, 1000 Chaturyugas is the time period of one day of Brahma. One Chaturyuga is equal to 4.32 million years or 43,20,000 years. That is one Chaturyuga time period.
That many
One
into
day.
71 into 14.
That into that into 1000 is one day. 43,20,000 years is the daytime of Brahma. Sorry, it is one Chaturyuga into 1000 is one day of Brahma.
According to you, means 1,000
1,000.
days. For them is only one day. For Brahma. No, then
1000 Chaturyugas. One Chaturyuga is equal to Satyayuga plus Treta Yuga plus Dwapara Yuga plus Kali Yuga. All four put together one Chaturyuga. So such kind of Chaturyugas 1000 times is one day of Brahma.
now understood.
Can you give us some equivalent to our years? Like one day of Brahma is equal to how many earthly years?
4.
Prabhuji, you have a slide for this? Sorry to interrupt. Do you have the slide for us?
Okay.
Whatever you're saying, you can, because we have Dr. Tushar Patel, who's from Kenya, who's very much interested.
Yes.
So if we have the slide, then we can just click and we can study. Thank you, Prabhuji.
I have a slide for it in a different presentation. I'll quickly open for all of you. Yes.
Sorry for asking these questions.
No. You are inquisitive. I'm very happy. All of you are trying to know.
Or you can put it up later if you feel your time is getting continuity is getting disturbed.
No.
You can put it up later on the group.
You share. Able to see? Okay.
No. Yes, now.
See now.
Hare Krishna. This is Lord Brahma's complete lifespan, which is about 311.04 trillion years. So out of 100 years of Lord Brahma's lifespan, 50 years already completed. So from here to here, it is the first 50 years of Lord Brahma got completed. So currently, Brahma's age is 50 years. The 51st year, first month, first day is running.
I just want to, sorry to interrupt you, but the 1,000 Chaturyugas make one day of
Ah,
Brahma,
yes, yes.
and 1,000 Chaturyugas will make one night of
Yes, yes,
Brahma,
same
which,
thing.
which he sleeps for.
Which is sleep. Which
That
is
is 30, the 311 trillion years he sleeps. And
no, wait. Don't get confused. Just follow me.
okay, okay.
Lord Brahma has 100 years of lifespan.
Yes.
That is equal to 311.04 trillion human years. That is a 100 years of Lord Brahma. In every year, there are 360 days. Like that, out of 100 years, 50 years already passed. Currently, 51st year, first month, first day is going on. Okay. So that one day is zoomed here. In that one day, there are 14 Manvantaras. Okay. One Manvantara will last for 71 Divya Yugas or Chaturyugas. One Chaturyuga is equal to 306.72 million years. So out of which the first Manvantara, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth Manvantara already completed. Currently we are in the 7th Manvantara. So in that 77th Manvantara, out of 71 Chaturyugas, 27 already completed. Currently the 28th Chaturyuga is going on. In that 28th Chaturyuga, Satya Yuga already completed, Treta Yuga already completed, Dwapara Yuga already completed, about 5,123 years of the current Kali Yuga already completed. This is the total time scale from the beginning of Brahma's birth.
So Prabhuji, what I want to ask is that in one day of Brahma, you have 1,000 Chaturyugas.
Yes.
And what about one night of Brahma?
1,000 Chaturyugas.
So
Daytime
1,000
is
plus
1,000 plus
1,000
1,000. 1,000.
And Prabhuji, can you just explain Sandhya to me, because I've never really understood that.
Sandhya is basically a transition period. So early morning if you take, before sun rises, there is already some kind of brightness around. And then sun rises. After sun rises also, sun is slowly rising. And everyone is not able to see the sun. Then sun comes a little bit above the origin, only we can see. So that period, when the night is fading, we are start getting the brightness and the sunlight also getting to be seen by all of us. That is called Sandhya portion. And throughout the day, we see sun clearly around morning 7 a.m. all the way up to evening 5:30 p.m. That is the daytime. Evening 5:30 onwards, slowly the sun is fading away. Sunlight is fading away. Sun sets. Still, it is not completely dark. The darkness slowly resumes. That time period where the brightness is turning into darkness, that is called evening Sandhya. Sandhya is actually